When I came as an undergraduate student to Salisbury, the student union was a little tin building out where the Henson building, it was a tin building. The commuter lounge was they'd taken part a section in the dining hall, the old roof pile dining hall. And when I was an undergraduate student, what I had was the promise, as every student, that we're going to have a real student union one day. And not only was I able to see that come into fruition, and I worked for the Student Center as an undergraduate student, but then I was also hired to open this new facility that had been promised.
I mean, the campus, since I've been here, I would probably say, growth has been, incredible that I've seen. I mean, and basically it seems to see the campus change. I mean, I've seen buildings, Tall's Gym, Ruth Powell, Dining Hall, Potomac, Crothers, they've all been torn down. And I've seen the growth of Fulton, Commons, Purdue, Conway, Henson, seeing the older buildings come down and new technologies and new facilities. Campus has doubled in size for both enrollment and square footage. It's been, I've seen a lot over the years.
Where the Student Center is currently sits, that was a gravel, muddy parking lot. That's where freshmen parked. So where I had the opportunity to work now, it's where I used to park as a freshman. And look at how the university has grown and expanded. I don't remember the exact numbers, but when I started here, it was just a little over maybe 3,300 students. And look at where we've come, and even the potential to even grow more. And so yes, I have seen a lot of changes.
One thing that I can say that, I'm proud of the involvement would be, the little aspects that maybe some people see or don't see would have been, that I've always, from a student perspective and being here as long as I have, and of course love SU and try to, what can I do to improve it, would be little things like, I'm proud of saying, if you look over the bike racks, when we first got here, bike racks were just thrown out anywhere. Now they're part of a building. They're part of areas that allow the campus to flow. If you see where they're set up now, there's more hangout spots, more gathering spots for students. Whenever a new building comes online, I always try to fight for more green space, more flow, where student organizations can happen. The academic commons, through the conversations, you can now overlook onto Red Square. So there's more opportunities for between student activities, and you have a little stage area on the academic commons. So you can have those open spaces. There's more hangout spaces around campus and more seating areas to try to react to, what people have complained about over the years. When I'm being able to sit at the table during the designs, I can kind of give some of that feedback saying, hey, this is what, is a hot button at times, rather than, the other people in the design team are focused on the inside, the technologies, the classroom environment. Then I can give my 2 cents on the flows and other areas on campus and how, that can help improve, some of the culture and just how students interact, if you will, and the overall experience at SU, if you will.
When I came to register for classes as a freshman, it was in Talls. And this is when they had those old big things you would stand in line. They had the stanchions with the name of the class, the course, and you would stand behind those stanchions, and then they would give you a computer punch card if they had anything left in for that section. And then you would take your collection of computer punch cards and go and stand in line and hand someone your punch cards, and they would print your schedule out. There was no advising. It was a completely different environment. The university has grown tremendously over the years in terms of the services we provide to our students, the size of our campus, all of the resources we have in place. The university, when I say, that we have been progressive, we truly have been. It's grown leaps and bounds. It was just a small place, and with few students, and look at our dining facilities, look at our library. I was a product of Blackwell. Blackwell back in the day was state of the art, and now look at what we have. But we're always trying to do better.